I spoke with Mark Ruffo today about Landesa. He's the Chief Development Officer. And we had a fantastic conversation that covered a lot of issues and what Landesa is about, which maybe you could share with us a little bit of the highlights there, Mark, the history, and the role of unrestricted gifts, both from within Asia and most recently your incredible gift that we also discussed, which was $20 million US, and the impact that's going to make. We also touched on the Global South as well. But Mark, maybe you could just give us a few highlights of why people should listen in on this interview and what does Landesa do and what are the key issues that we discussed?
Yeah, thanks, Ben. So Landesa is an organization that works to strengthen land rights for people in the rural Global South. Land rights are really foundational to most of the global development issues that the world is facing today. It's critical. Secure land rights are critical for economic opportunities and poverty alleviation. They're really the foundation for gender equality, given that most families' largest asset is their land. And if a woman or a daughter can't inherit land, then gender equality is never going to be present in that community. And climate change. I think the connection is really obvious that efforts to fight climate change and to adapt to climate change are very strongly rooted in the land. And so we work to improve the legal systems around land tenure and advance progress in all of these global development areas.
We had a really interesting conversation about, unrestricted gifts and the leap of faith of philanthropists and how that's obviously culminated in this huge gift that you've just recently got. So I think it was a fascinating discussion about, particularly within Asia, the emergence of more unrestricted strategic gifts.
Yeah, so most organizations support their work through restricted funds. There's projects that are pretty easy to package up and write a grant for, but all organizations have needs that go beyond those projects. And Landesa in particular does a lot of work that can't be packaged into projects very well. And so unrestricted funds are absolutely critical for an organization like ours. And we've been lucky enough to receive a fantastic gift from MacKenzie Scott, $20 million, which has allowed us to, is going to allow us to expand our impact and really take a long-term view in many of the places where we work. So unrestricted funds are gold for organizations like mine, and MacKenzie Scott is an incredible leader in this space.
And when you listen to the full interview, you'll realize why that kind of gift came about. Incredibly impressive story and journey. So I hope you're able to look at the full interview. And thank you, Mark, again today for sharing with us your journey and the organization's journey over the last 50 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben. It was my pleasure.